So people wanted to hear me give my thoughts on the Cenat situation, and I'm gonna make this short and sweet. And I'm not dissing the guy. I'm not trying to throw dirt on his name. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, that's your hustle. That's you. Simply just pointing out what you're doing, why what you're doing is wrong, and helping people see through it. So, that being said, it's fake. It's fake, and I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that, but you got to ask yourself, right? Whenever stuff like this happens, like you really got to sit down and use your critical thinking and just start asking yourself questions. Number one being, why would they bring somebody like Kai Cenat into a prison? And I don't actually think he's in a prison. I mean, that's not for me to say. I can't really say. It could be anything. It could be a prison. It could be a Hollywood studio. It could be a Hollywood set. It could be a warehouse. I don't know. But rolling with the idea that he's in a prison, why would they bring somebody like Kai Cenat and Drewski and whoever was there into a prison? The only thing that makes sense to me is that, well, I know, right? I know that these prison systems are owned by, you know, I'm not gonna let me not say that. Let me say I know that the same people that own prison systems are the same people that own record labels, the same people that own big major corporations. So with that in mind, right? And then knowing what I know about how the world views minorities and how the world views our type of people and how society views our type of people, right? Knowing those two things, the only reason why they brought Kai Cenat into that prison is to show his audience, and we know his audience. It's kids my age, younger. Um, it's kids. Yeah, it's just kids. Um, is to show his audience, all those kids watching. Hey, look at me. I'm in jail. I'm in prison. I'm having fun. I'm with my friends. We're cooking food. We're rolling dice. We're doing random things. We're just having conversations. It's not bad. I'm in prison. It's not bad. If I can be in here, if I could survive a couple of days in here, so can you. That's the thought. That's the seed that they want to plant inside these kids' mind. And it's fucked up. And that shouldn't be their thought process. And that's not the way they should be thinking. But let's be honest here. Kids are young. Kids are impressionable. Kids are open vessels. So if they see their favorite celebrity, if they see not even their celebrity, if they see somebody with that they respect even the littlest, if they see somebody that they worship the littlest, worship the ground that they walk on, if they see somebody that they love and adore and that they look up to, if they do anything in their lifestyle, they're gonna emulate it because that's just how kids are, and that's what they do, you know. So the reason why they brought Kai Cenat into prison and have him live stream in front of all these fans, in front of all these people, the number one most Twitch person in the world, right? The number one, he has what? The most followers on Twitch, right? Why not bring all of his fans? Why not show all of his audience, hey, this is what prison is like. It's giving you a false idea of what prison is like so that they can bring more people into the prison system, so that they can bring more people into these jails so that they can, have more names under their system. That's just how it is. It's money. It's a business. It's what makes the world goes round. It's their hustle. You know what I mean? So that's all it is. It's no different than Logan Paul winning the United States Championship. I said it's no different, but that's a huge difference. But hear me out, right? It's no different in a sense that like Logan Paul. Who the hell is Logan Paul? All right, listen. I know he's a internet personality, and he had Vine back in the day, and he was big on Vine, and he was big on that, and I don't know if he did TV shows or what, but who the hell is Logan Paul to be in a sports wrestling world and to win a belt even? You know what I mean? So my point is, they brought somebody like Logan Paul to show these kids like, hey, You don't have to know a lick about wrestling. You don't have to have a family with a wrestling background. Hell, you don't even need to have wrestling experience. As long as you have good mic skills, or you can get the crowd captivated with your presence, or with whatever you have to say, you're going to make money in this business. And Triple H knows, like, hey, we can make this happen. We can have more more kids, more of an audience, more eyes on our product, more people saying, hey, never thought about becoming a wrestler, but if Logan Paul can do it, so can I. It's no different from the Kai Cenat situation. Kids look at Kai Cenat in prison, and I know it sounds fucked up, and it's like, Tomito, why would kids think like, oh, I want to go to... Kids think this way. I'm sorry, but kids think this way, especially the younger generation of kids that are in projects, that are in the ghettos, that are in the slums, that think, you know what I'm talking about, like the kids that just, the baby ass kids that have no remorse for life and no remorse for humanity. Those are the kids that this is targeted towards, to show them like, hey, you can be in jail, buddy, and you'll do just fine, and you'll survive, and you'll live, and you'll have friends here, and you'll eat all the food you want. Like, it's a false reality. It's a false idea of prison. It's not how it is. It's not the place to be. You know what I mean? So that's all I pretty much have to say. You guys get the gist. Kai Cenat, he's not actually in jail, and if he was, good for him. Whatever. The whole reason why he's doing this, the whole reason why he went live from jail, was to show people like, hey, you can be in jail, you can be in prison. I was in jail, I was in prison, I survived. Nobody did anything to me. You would be just fine. You know what I mean? And that's just the new age content creation nowadays. It's sad, but live improv is it's what's hot right now. It's what's getting all the attention. It's what everybody's doing nowadays, and it's sad. It's unoriginal and it's unauthentic, but what are you gonna do, man? It's just the wave. It's what happens. There's different waves in social media. There's different waves of content creation, and right now this is the one we're at, and this has been happening for years. And I've been seeing, one more thing before I go, this is the last thing I'm gonna touch on. I've been seeing people say like, oh, this is like a prison agenda, and like, yeah, it is, but like at the same time, is that what you want to call it? Because like, this has been going on since the 80s, bro. This has been going on since the 80s. Like, the government, the whatever you want to call it, the elites, whatever you guys want to roll with, whatever tickles your fancy, whatever moves the needle. These people, man, they've been trying to keep our people down for the longest, and it's working. They're trying to keep us at a low vibrational state of mind. They're trying to make us not see past our environment, make us not see past our box and the world we live in. Kids grow up and they think, damn, kids in the ghetto, kids in the ghetto, they grow up and they think, damn, I'm gonna hit 18 and I'm gonna go to jail, and I'm not gonna have a future, I'm not gonna have a career, because this is what it seems like for all of my other homies. This is what it seems like for all of my other friends. My dad was in and out of it. My uncle was in and out of jail. My freaking neighbors. It's like, it's a trap, man. It's a trap, and I wish more people could see through it. Because I saw a lot of my friends fall victim to this growing up, especially through middle school and high school. And it's like, bro, we live in the suburbs, bro. Like, we live in the suburbs. Like, that's the other thing. And this is a whole conversation for like another day. This is a whole can of worms I gotta open. But man, like, there's something about these suburban kids. They just think they're so hard, and they just think that they've had it hard, and they think that, it's just, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know. Anybody my age, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think I said everything that I need to say. Again, I'm not trying to, hate on the guy or say whatever. I'm just simply pointing out what he's doing, why what he's doing is wrong, and to help you see through it. And if we could, change one person's mind or help somebody see differently, then I did my part. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, positivity. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Peace.